The name of the book is Deepest Thanks, Deeper Apologies, Reconciling Deeply Held Faith with Honest Doubt. It's been interesting as I've tried to explain to people what the book's about. It's been fun because, whether they have faith or not, they're kind of intrigued at the idea that somebody could even talk about doubt. I mean, in the very beginning of the book, there are a lot of things I'd like to try to bring up front, but one of the biggest ones is to understand that everybody struggles. Whether they act like it, say it, even know it. Or when you're in church and you realize you're doing everything the church has asked you to do, or your faith or your religion has asked of you, and something deep in your heart goes, but I want to get more. I long for God more. And that's a really neat crisis for people, and they need to reach that crisis because sometimes faith's just an idol. I think it's a great book for people who know God, but a lot of people don't want to face what I'm talking about. In other words, they think if they have a doubt at all that they need to kill that. They need to stop that. They think that's sin. And it's not. I'm not doubting God, but I really doubt my understanding of God because that's the honesty that people are looking for. When we're dishonest, we look like a bunch of lunatics, escaping reality instead of stepping into it. And that's, God wants you to step into His reality. And people watch us and we deny what's going on around, or even in our own hearts sometimes. And it's like, no wonder they think God's not real. And so I'm constantly going to be catching up. I'm constantly going to be confused. I shouldn't know everything. I'm a liar when I say I do. And so that's where my book grows from. Like I can paint a painting, for instance. I was thinking we are future people. Christians are future people. They're experiencing things from the future already. I paint a painting every so often that's better than I can paint right now. And it's because it's where I'm going. It's what I'll be able to do later. Now I can touch it, but I haven't grasped it yet. Our faith, I think, is a very similar analogy. How can I offer the love of God until I really receive it to my own soul? And too often we just keep turning away from this. That last phase is so needy, so desperate, so helpless, that's where you're supposed to be all along, receiving from God, because He says, I freely give. Instead we keep going, oh, I want to earn it. Let me earn it. Let me do something. He says, no, as you are. You have to come as you are. You can't earn this. And that's kind of the bottom line of the book.